y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. All right, you guys, I've made a big old snafu, but I think I fixed myself, right? Okay, I was typically doing my grocery hauls on Wednesday, and that was because the sales ran on Wednesday. However, I've been doing some Dollar General couponing. When you coupon on Saturdays at Dollar General and you pay, go through the line, pay your bill, whatever, you get the 5 off 25 for either that day or the next week, right? And so what's been happening is I've been couponing and able to get that 5 off of 25, and I've been giving that coupon to sister to take the Food Lion to get her groceries. Well, I've been getting multiple 5 off 25s, and I thought, hey, if I get two at the minimum, sister can take one and I can take one and get a little bit extra off on Saturdays at the grocery store. So I'm changing my grocery shopping day till Saturday. With that being said, I shop today and it's Friday. Don't worry about that. Don't let it bother you. I got the coupon though. Sister gonna have her a coupon. I shopped today because the Dollar General sale that I wanted to get, if I didn't get it today on Friday, I was going to lose it, because it was to get two bags of chips, get the box of 18 chips free. And I have a friend that's doing a church event that I said, hey, I'll get the chips for your event, because I knew that sale was coming, right? I wasn't just being a hero out here, just let me buy stuff, but I knew that sale was coming. And I said, let me go ahead and get it. But then I watched somebody doing their Dollar General thing yesterday, and they said, hey, listen, it starts on Friday. If you don't go Friday, you're more than likely going to miss it. And my store only had, I would say, maybe 6 boxes of the 18 counts. And I knew it was going to be out. So 7:30 this morning, I was at Dollar General because I was trying to get this deal for the friend. I want them, if you're going to do stuff for kids, I want to make sure you have what you need. And I can give what I can give doing it my way. I was doing it for couponing. It doesn't matter that I didn't pay the full price. They're still going to get it, and it's all going to be great. So let me turn my camera around and show you what I got. Well, let me say this too. So with the Dollar General coupons, shopping on Saturday, I would have gotten $5 more off. So I paid $27. I used my preps. I used my prep money for it. I paid $27. Had I waited till Saturday, it would have been $22, but it would have been gone. But in that case, I was able to get a $5 off 25 for tomorrow when I go do Dollar General couponing, because I'm going tomorrow to do Dollar General couponing, because it's the Arm & Hammer, spend 20, get 5 off, and then all the Arm & Hammers have coupons, and then it's spend 30, get 10 off your next purchase. So I'm going to do that purchase first and get my coupons, and then do my Arm & Hammer. So I'm going to do 2 small transactions tomorrow using coupons and the 5 off 25, because I only get one in my app, but I have the paper coupon. Come on now. Come on. Come with it. And it's all going to work out for us. So while I might have lost the $5 today, I'm going to gain it back tomorrow. And I'm going to gain back 5 extra, and I'm going to gain back 10 extra. So it's almost like I gained $20 back, 25, because I actually did 2 small separate transactions. I paid for everything else. Had a few little seeds I needed, and Jackson needed some throat drops, so I just paid for that separate. I got some conditioner and some deodorant that were on the clearance event, 50% off. They didn't have all, I see a lot of people saying, oh, you can get your detergent on 50% off. My store didn't have any of that. They didn't have none of that stuff. I don't know where you getting that, but not here. So anywho, let me show you what I got. And then I'm doing I'm sorry, y'all, I'm having a hot flash. I'm doing a Becoming the Woman I Want to Be study, starts Sunday. And my eating plan starts Sunday. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I had all of my food so I can go ahead and prep. Tomorrow I have ladies group, and I want to get in my garden. So I want to do my prep today. So I am ready. The one thing I know is if I don't prep, I'm not going to eat right. And it doesn't mean I have bad food at the house. It just means I'm going to go out and stop somewhere and drive through and whatever the case. Or I'll get something at work in the machine. And that's not what I need to do. So I needed to go ahead and get what I needed to get. I think Food Line trying to get over on me. But listen, I'm praying for him. Pray for him. Pray for him. Pray for him. And yes, okay. All right, let me show you what I got. I'm hot. I'm getting ready to go to Lowe's Home Improvement because they do have soil, buy 3, get 3, and they have mulch, 5 for $10. And I'm going to pick that up as well. So a lot of purchasing this very first of the month. Very odd, not typically what I do, but I'm doing it. So let me show you what I got. I'm going to put some things on while I go to Lowe's. Then I'm going to come back and finish my cook. All right, so here is my Dollar General. So the deal was buy 2 Cheetos, Fritos, or Ruffles, get one box of the one box of these free. These were $4.50, so $9. This was $10.45, so $10.45 came off, and she checked to make sure that it did, and it did. So I got $31.45 off, and I paid $27. Now, if I'd done it on Saturday, I'd get extra $5 off, but they would have not been at my store because these would have all been gone. They were only like 6 boxes, 7 at max. And then I needed to check the expiration dates because I needed to be a little bit later. And so these were the boxes that I could get. So I got crunchy Cheetos, puffy Cheetos, honey barbecue Fritos, and then these ruffled sour cream and cheddar sour cream chips. That's what I got. And then I got these 3 boxes of these little small chips for free. This is what's going to the church for the kids event. Those 3 boxes are going to the church. That was one transaction. Then I did another little small transaction because I needed some seeds. I actually need bush beans, but these were all they had. So I'll take these and I'll just succession plant. I'm going to go and plant these today to make sure we have enough. So 2 beans. This Suave antiperspirant was $2.70, but it was 50% off, so it made it $1.35, and then I had a $1 off coupon, so this was 35 cents. This was $1. Jackson needed these. That was $3 and some change, and then this was $3.75, but it was a 50% off, so it ended up being like $1.80, 70 some cents, right? I needed this because my hair is a little bit dry, and so I'm gonna need to moisturize or just condition my hair. So that's what I got from the Dollar General. Then I went over to Food Lion, and here's my list. Me and my buddy Chad GPT. This is my grocery list for fat loss, and it's hormone friendly. They gave me some ideas. I crossed out the things I already had at home or I did not plan to use, and added a few things that I did plan to use. And then I also made some notes over here. Right. Okay. So these are all the things. I crossed out all the fruit, no fruit portions. And then here are my seasonings. So these are the things that I picked up for my groceries. So I got some chicken breast portions with rib meat. Now, I probably will not buy this at Food Lion again. I will get the 4 pounds from Walmart for the same price. It might have been a little bit cheaper, but I was not at Walmart at the time, so I picked that up. Chicken breast. I'm actually going to go ahead and thaw all of this, and I'm going to cook it. Now, 3 ounces of chicken breast should give me a fairly large amount of protein for the day, which is my goal. I got gold potatoes. I'm going to just use these as baked potatoes. We'll do those in the microwave. I got some spinach to put with the chicken. I'm going to kind of do like a marry me chicken without the cream cheese. So I'm just going to do all the other stuff, no cream cheese. 2 more bags of green beans. I can just eat 1 bag of green beans, no problem. These Margaret Home greens, I'm actually going to put these in the crock pot today with this smoked turkey wing, but I'm going to actually put this in the Instant Pot. I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot and cook it down real tender to get all that meat out. I'm going to take the skin off. I'll give that to the dogs just because I'm trying to be as skinless as possible because of calories. So I'm going to get all that turkey meat out. Then I'm going to put it in the crock pot with the greens and let all that marinate together, okay? Picked up spring greens for a fresh salad. The sun-dried tomatoes is going to go with the chicken. And then I got some extra virgin olive oil because I can have this instead of avocado as my fat source. Picked up 1 onion. That's going to go with the ground turkey, which I'm going to do just regular ground turkey. And then I picked up baby carrots that I can eat plain. I also picked up shrimp. Now, this is where they got me, okay? So, the shrimp today, regular $13.49, was buy one, get one free. The rest of the week, the sale, they're $7.99, right? So, today, I'm supposed to buy one and get one free. I still think it charged me a little more than the $7.99 per bag, because this was not even the right bag. This is supposed to be the Food Line brand, but they were out, so they were substituting. It's fine. It's going to work out okay. Picked up some egg whites because I can have shrimp. Let me see. I can have 4 ounces, which is about 5 of these jumbo shrimp for 80 calories, right? So if I'm trying to diversify my protein and I don't want to have chicken, I can have the shrimp, no problem. Egg whites I picked up because on the ladies thing, you can have eggs and egg whites. I have to prioritize protein because I lift 4 days a week. So I can't just do veggies or I'm going to lose my muscle that I already have. And I can't afford that. So I'm going to supplement, do the very best I can to supplement. But I'm going to also put in my egg whites. Then I picked up this ground beef. Now, I can't remember the last time I had ground beef. I've kind of cut out all red meat. But this was on a manager special, and sister eats ground beef, and Jack. So I texted them, hey, these are on sale. Do y'all want them? I'll pick them up. They said yes. Very good. So that all worked out for them. So that's what I got at Food Lion, and I paid $91. Now, here's how I managed to fit. My budget was $60. My preps were $50. I spent $27 at Dollar General. Then I took the remaining change and put it towards my groceries. So that's how I was able to pay $91. Now, the ground beef is about $9. And if sister pays me the $9, it's fine. If she doesn't pay the $9, it's fine. Jack has to eat anyway, even though he's been kind of buying his own little things because he's eating what he wants. It's really 3 separate grocery things that are happening in our house right now, which is not typical because I've been buying all the groceries. Well, I'm letting them buy what they want, and I'm buying what I want for my body type and where I am in this weight loss journey. I do have to lose about 18 pounds is what I'm trying to lose. And I'm doing it naturally. I'm not on anything. I'm not taking any weight loss medications, nothing. What I was taking before, after I did the GLP-1s, like a little bit earlier this year, I started taking like a pill form of something. That made me extremely, sorry y'all. That made me extremely sick. And so I just told the doctor, I'm good. I'm just going to go for it best way I know how outside of that. The only way that I know to do it is to eat whole foods and exercise. I tried to add in a little bit of dairy again. Dairy is not my friend. It just causes me to be inflamed, and I don't need all that. I don't need the inflammation just to have the dairy. I'd rather not have the dairy, suffer without it, and not have the inflammation. So as Whole30 as we can. I can't even, not even butter. I just been doing the spray oil if I'm making like an egg or something, and that works out best for me. I just know my body. Those treats and things, like I said, those are going for the church. The chips will stay in the house, but they will not be for me. The kids are welcome to them if they want, but I will not eat that. I think I get a free day this first week, and I may have chips on that free day, but other than that, it's just not for me. And that's just because my body knows what it needs and what it wants. So what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get the Instant Pot out so I can get the turkey wing in the Instant Pot, and I'm gonna put the greens in the slow cooker to cook slow, and then I'm heading to Lowe's to pick up my. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna put on this Instant Pot. I don't like to be crowded up in here. We don't even need this here, but my children don't know how not to leave it there. Okay, Instant Pot is out. I'm gonna go ahead and wash off these turkey It's just one big turkey wing, but the flat and the drum part. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash them. Just rinse it off. Also has the fangs. And what that's also gonna do is help me to make a little bit of a turkey broth, which I'll use for the Marry Me chicken. Okay, I don't want to put too much. All right, let me see. I'm not going to put too much seasonings in there because I'm not doing salt. So probably I'm not going to put anything in here. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and let it be what it is. All right, that's sealed. I'm going to put this on the meat stew setting for 50 minutes. I'm actually going to put it on for an hour. I want that meat to be very tender. Okay. It'll do what it's going to do. Now I'm going to move over. This will go in the trash. And get the greens in the crock pot. All right, so what I'm doing now, I got 2 cans of the Margaret Holmes greens. Okay, I'm keeping the juice. I'm gonna put this on high so it can go ahead and do what it's gonna do. Now, Margaret Holmes greens are already seasoned. The more than likelihood is it's just me eating these, so I'm only gonna do 2 cans. I have 4 cans, but that's enough to get me through the week, right? So 4 cans of greens. Not adding anything to that right now. Once that turkey is done and I'll go ahead and pick the turkey, I'll add it to this crock pot and that'll be cooking down for the day. The next thing I'm gonna do is head over to Lowe's. They have soil on sale and mulch on sale, and I need both of those things. So I'm heading over to pick that up right now. And just before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and put this chicken in some water. So I'm doing the whole 2.5 pounds. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chicken breasts. I'm just gonna put some water in. Let it sit in the sink to thaw. As Jay Morrell would call this, the cold water defrost method. Because I need it to go ahead and do what it's gotta do. But I'm not going to leave it frozen while I'm running errands. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in. Leave it in the sink. We don't have anything that we need in the sink. We have our small little pan on the other side for any dishes we need to catch. I'm just leaving it just like that. Throwing all my trash in the trash can. And then I'm heading to Lowe's. Alrighty, y'all. Many moments later. I've done a few things. I went to Lowe's. Got all my stuff. I put a little reel over here so you can see that. And then I will, came back from Lowe's, and you know how in front of my house there's a sidewalk, and just in the little cracks, it gets like weeds and stuff grow up through there. So of course my neighbors on both sides have cleaned out their weeds, and Shakima did not clean out her weeds. So I went outside to clean out the weeds, and so I had to do all of that and sweep everything up. Then in the driveway itself, there were weeds. So I was down on the ground, pulling out the weeds, getting the weeds so that my neighbors' properties will still look nice. And then my hair was dry and I needed to moisturize. So that moisturizer conditioner that I had gotten from Dollar General this morning, I went ahead and grabbed a shower because I was sweaty from outside. even though it's not hot, but I was sweating. So I went and grabbed a shower so that I could moisturize my hair. Now I got the bonnet on, or the plastic cap. I gotta wash this out, so I'm just letting it do what it's doing. With the color, it kind of dries it out, get a little brittle, and I want to have healthy hair. I'm growing it back out. And so that, and then what else did I do? Went out to the garden to do one quick thing. Haven't done anything major out there. But in the time that I have been gone, the greens are going and the turkey has stopped. So before I start deboning the turkey, I want to get the ground turkey started. And then I did ask sister if she wanted me to do her ground beef, and she said yes. Now, in about an hour, I have to take Jackson to work. So what I'm going to try to do in an hour is to get the turkey, the ground beef done, the other turkey deboned, and get some potatoes in the oven. So more than likely what I need to start with are the potatoes in the oven. So let me turn the oven on. I'm going to go ahead and put that to 425. That way it can start moving quicker. Okay. All right. And I'm going to grab some potatoes. Let me get my apron. As Kimmy would say, aprons on. All right. This is my apron that I got from my friend Olivia, or Livia as I like to call her. She's so cute. And she's just very nice. And she sent me this from Utah. I like it. Okay. All right. Potatoes. Yes. Doing the things. All right. These are fairly dirty, so I'm going to wash these pretty decently. Ooh, these potatoes are fairly dirty. Don't typically get them this dirty, but that's okay. We usually wash them anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do these. Now it is 2:56. I need lunch. I had a leftover piece of chicken from some chicken I had made the other day, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that in the microwave so I can put it over some Caesar salad, because I have some Caesar salad I need to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that chicken in the microwave just so it can warm up, put it over Caesar salad, or maybe I'm gonna put it over green beans and I have Caesar salad on the side. That's what I'll do, because the chicken will be warm and I don't like warm chicken on my cold Caesar salad. Okay. So I'm going to put the chicken over some green beans, and then I'm going to have a Caesar salad.
Well, that plan went out the window very quickly. I did not end up eating anything until after I got back. Needless to say, I did get things done in the kitchen, so I decided I just got these new pans, so I was putting some foil over them, trying to keep them as, in good shape as possible, but it also helps the potatoes not stick. I did pick up some potatoes in the grocery haul today, and so I'm going to put some of these in the oven. I did manage to get them cooked, so that does help me out. But I could have put these in the microwave and just made like baked potatoes, I'm sorry. But I decided, hey, let me just go ahead and divide it up. I know one of the things for somebody like me who likes volume when they eat, is having multiple things. We want to have them larger. So, or it's the appearance of largeness. So go ahead and cutting up the potato just helped me. This was a bad one, so I was just trying to cut out what I could of that one, trying to use up all I can. But I got these potatoes from Food Lion. I had previously gotten some potatoes from Walmart, and I liked the Walmart potatoes better, but the price was not better. They were almost twice the price of the ones at Food Lion for the same amount of pounds, 5 pounds each. So anywho, these did slice up fine with no problem. But again, they were a little bit more sandy, and they were supposed to be gold potatoes just like the ones I got from Walmart, but the package was very different. And I did not, like I said, enjoy these. The other ones were more smooth. These were very rough, like they had not been processed well. But anywho, moving on. I'm seasoning these. Again, remember not using any salt, but these are just my other seasonings, Mrs. Dash, some vegetable topping, some garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, and those types of things. So I did not put any salt on these, but I did season these liberally with the seasons that I use. Put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then these are going straight into the oven. Going to give these a little mixy mix. I did put these in the oven at 425 for about 30 minutes, and that got them pretty well done. My plan is to throw them into the air fryer when I'm ready to eat them and crispy them up just slightly. So here I am now getting ready to chop up this onion to cook this turkey meat. And I'm going to use this chopper that I got from a company. I will put the name or the link down in the description box. This was an Amazon find, and it does help to make chopping onions much better. So I just put everything in that little bowl. I put the chopper on top, and then I hit the salad function, which chops it up. It's lickety split, and it does chop everything nice and fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little taste of olive oil into this wok type pan, throw those onions in. I did chop them in two separate batches because it was a pretty big onion. Somebody said that this will make your onions uneven. We did not have that situation. There were one or two little pieces, kind of the outer edge skins, that did not chop all the way down, and we just chopped them with our little chopper, and it all worked out. But all the onions are relatively in the same size to me, it appears. This is just the onions cooked down a little bit, and then I'm adding in the turkey meat because I want to go ahead and cook up this turkey. This is 3 pounds of ground turkey that I did get from Food Lion, and I have not been eating red meat, so I just prefer to do the turkey. That's everything all cooked up, and I added in a full bag of spinach just to add in some veggie content, fiber, that type of thing. I was really pressed for time, so I was trying to get everything done as quickly and as efficiently as I possibly could. Again, one of the things I know about me is if I don't have food prepped ahead, it's not beneficial for those type of weight loss that I'm doing. Not necessarily so much that I would even go out and buy something in the drive-through, but I just won't eat. And one of the things that I believe is happening to my metabolism is the lack of eating is slowing me down, or the restriction of calories, because I'm really just trying not to overeat, but I'm not eating a ton. I do intermittent fasting. My fasting window starts at about 11. The opening starts at about 11, and I'm done around 7. However, the issue that I'm having is sometimes I'm not able to get in all of my calories. And so that is a problem because it slows down my metabolism. My body says, oh, you're starving. Let's not lose anything, but keep everything. And that's not helpful. So here you see me adding in salt. That's because the kids still eat salt in their food. And I am just trying to give sister a hands up, because she actually went to play pickleball with some friends on this particular Friday evening after work. And so I said, hey, I'm already doing mine. I'll go ahead and do yours. Didn't take anything for me to do it, get that meat all cooked up for her and for Jack, because he'll eat some of that. And he, by the way, was not feeling as well today. Jackson has been grinding and really just working. He's trying to make a certain amount of money between now and the start of school. Again, I'm saving some for him, but he's trying to have his own funds. And so I just want to make sure that I can help them out as much as I can. Sister works every day, and that's a challenge trying to come home and then do other stuff. And sister is up early. She does her working out in the morning. I do mine in the evening just because I'm used to that with school. So working out in the morning does not compute in my brain because I am just an evening type of person. All right, you guys. So these are the greens and the turkey meat. These are the potatoes that I was able to get done. That's sister's ground beef. And then this is the turkey with spinach that I'm going to eat. So I was not able to get my chicken done, but I will get that done tomorrow. I'm out of storage on my phone, so I got to get all the videos done and swapped over and all that. But anywho, there it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to cook the chicken tomorrow. Bring you guys along for that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like the video, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.